it was God working when I met Dr. Weissman, because the level of my addiction at that point was so bad. I didn't even believe myself that I would ever be able to bounce back again, and here I am now. I first started when I was about 16 years old with lighter stuff like Percocets and Vicodin. That grew worse over the years. The first time I ever went to a conventional treatment, or any treatment ever for that matter, I was 19 years old. My mother actually found Dr. Weissman online. We came in for a consultation. I still didn't know what to expect, just because I've been dealing with different approaches being brought to my attention. So I was spending like more or less like almost $1,000 a day. Yeah, that's like I said, that's no exaggeration. So in my case, I kind of just looked at it like it's a good investment regardless. For like I spend more than that in a month anyways, trying to keep up with my habit. Here we are 8 months later, so I mean, it's not an incredible amount of time, but I can honestly say like this is probably the best I've like ever felt, like moving forward, the best I've ever felt about the future. Right after the surgery, I felt almost completely normal, which I thought was impossible, because the most recent time was probably the most intense, and like the volume of my usage was at its biggest, to the point where I was scared to detox the conventional way, because I just thought it would be like so painful, like I would have to be in like a hospital environment. So I was really blown away at how good I felt in such a short time after the procedure. I guess normally something that takes like weeks or months to feel better, and that wasn't the case. My main message here is that I've explored all the different routes of recovery. Like I've been to 4 different conventional treatment centers. It was just never something that gave me what I needed to be able to succeed and stay on the right track permanently. And like I said, we're only 8 months down the road, but I feel incredibly confident this time around. My mothers, my aunts, my uncles, they're just, when I see them, they're so much happier to see me doing well. So that would be my answer to that. There's no price on your life. So that was the best investment I've made in my life. ANR's method can help the opioid epidemic tremendously. I just feel that it's not very it's not as much of like a household or go-to like conventional rehab is. Like 9 times out of 10 in America, if a family has a child that's suffering from any type of addiction, then just the natural thought is send them to a regular rehab. So yes, I think ANR's approach could, help the opioid epidemic would be maybe even be an understatement. I think it could change the opioid epidemic.